This is a stupid dope mix. Hey, what up, people? We're gonna play some Psychopomp tonight. Let me just get. I was pretty confident on my setup. White man jump scare. I got a haircut, so my hair is a bit silly. Today I'm rocking the broccoli, the summer broccoli. I'm buzzing for real, for real. Yeah. The haircut's fine. Also, it's starting to get cold in here. So I got my Power Ranger suit. Gonna be playing tonight like this, just with my nose out. Hello, everyone. Nose my spice here. We're gonna play some Psychopomp. We're playing the gold version. This is gonna be a review. Because a lore review. Because Psychopomp 2 is coming out pretty soon. They dropped the announcement trailer. And it looks pretty different. It has this like third person view over the shoulder. It seems like it's gonna be a bit of a shooter. Like this one's like a dungeon crawler. It's on a grid. You interact with stuff. You attack it. The trailer seems it went in a more dynamic direction. Let me just check the audio real quick. Yeah. Application output. Ever since I separated my stream inputs. Yeah, this for some reason I cannot add it. So we're gonna rely on desktop audio. Why did I disappear? Excuse me. There I go. Soon it seems to me that it will still be quite a ways out. Well, I don't know. The Steam page says Psychopomp 2 imminent. It says imminent. It's 1 a.m. for Erratic. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. By the way, this game, this version that you're seeing right now, it's a gift from Miss Erratic herself. So, big thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. What can I say? We're playing tonight. I'm planning on playing this game, so I won't stick for long. It's okay. 2 a.m. here. Some, what's this, a night fox? So anyways, just doing my service to a Somalian empire, thank you. Steam page says coming soon for me. I meant the Psychopomp Gold page, the newsletter thing. I gotta really appreciate the music is a vibe. I remember when the game first came out, I listened to the soundtrack on repeat for a while, as I tend to do when I'm like kind of busy. Sometimes I choose a specific game soundtracks to like accompany through the moment. Particularly strange choice, but really fitting on the setting. When I was studying for Calculus 3, I did one of the dumbest things I have ever done in my life, which is I took a lot of caffeine, like 3 coffees drink a day. I drank the vape e-liquid, like some drops of nicotine, and I also took modafinil. At that moment, I didn't know I had ADHD, but looking back, it's kinda obvious. And to top it all off, to have like the cherry on top, I was listening to the Drakengard 1 OST on loop while I studied maths. I needed the whole semester I did pretty poorly, and I needed like an 80 in that exam, in the final exam to pass. I got a 97. Now, I do not recommend this. This is not like life advice, medical advice. It should be pretty obvious that what I did was pretty goddamn stupid. But it was a dire moment for me, and dire situations require dire actions, right? Hell yeah, oh come on, right. This is like the schizophrenic mech game that's actually comprehensible. Only for emergencies, no, not quite. This is the schizophrenic fantasy game where you play as a vile murderer who's addicted to like violence. It's Dragoon in Japanese, Drakengard in English, I think. But it does sound interesting, so yeah, add Hines check what schizophrenic game. Same in regards to the soundtrack, I used to walk around my city with it and look very surreal every time. Yeah, it gets you. The ambience, it gets you in a mood. Okay, I'm gonna start reading. You are in the world. Use WASD keys to move and turn. Use Q and E to strafe. Hold shift to sprint. I remember from the other version you could do like a technique where you could sprint and strafe. Yeah, and it doesn't cost stamina. Yeah, the purple bar in here is the stamina. You can sprint, you can crab walk at light speed and that spend your stamina. Okay. That's the moon, right? I'm guessing. Okay, the starting area is different from the original game. Items are important to many things. To pick up an item, choose the touch mode of interaction and click on the item. Okay, that's free and touch, and we got the key. Oh, that one is 20% on sale. The one where the guy got angry because nobody understood how to play the game. Ah, Piezophile BC? Am I guessing right? That's Earth? Other Earth? I won't say anything else. Interesting. Quite interesting. Let's see. No, give me the light. Okay, I'm probably not supposed to use the key here. It doesn't have a keyhole, evidently. Quite interesting. Okay, just based on the starting area, I'm expecting a much more expanded game. You can talk to people and do many other things with them too, though they may lie to you in many ways. Nondescript girl, I can't take it. It's only going to get worse and worse. How? Yeah, with... The girl doesn't make you think anything one way or another. You feel like she's polite for being that way. It's certainly an Earth. Her hair is cold and rough, like hair would be on a night like tonight. You wonder how it tastes and have to hold back from finding out. Talking about the game, BC Piezophile, that just with the title, like, it's a masterclass in rage bait. Looking through the developer's Twitter is quite an experience, and I think it's part of the act of the whole trolling thing. Some doors need to be opened with items. Choose an item on something, open the inventory with the inventory button, then drag the item onto the door you want to use it on. So his account, and I actually became aware of the game, became popular because when I don't know if you guys remember the game Concord, the AAA game that got like $500 billion invested into it, only to be shut down in like 3 days of service. I think it was supposed to be an Overwatch clone, but I'm not sure. Anyways, so one of the developers, one of the team actually, a 3D artist, was like showing these highly detailed guns, and he was kind of lamenting like, oh, look at my 3D art, I'm now out of a job, and all the work I did for the game, it's never gonna get shown. And so the BC Piezophile, Jesus Christ, the BC dev, he quote tweeted and became viral by saying like an inflammatory post like, yeah, posting your art, it's like people from the Titanic or another kind of ship that sunk. It's like, it's over, bro, it's at the bottom of the ocean, like, stop crying. And the rage bait was successful. People got rage baited and he got like a lot of interaction, and like a year later he posts a quote-unquote study, like with metrics of the types of user, the types of responses that people had, and he was like, yeah, this was like a psyop. If you've been following this game because of this post, it was guerrilla marketing, bro. It's all been a psyop. It didn't seem like an actual study, though it was published in the format of one. But it's like he unveiled the cloth with that. Let's like, come on, bro, we know it. I'm trying to make you mad so you become curious about the game. Okay, good work. Keep going. There's so much work to be done tonight. Remember, you can hold control to look around freely, getting a better look at things. I was trying to remember how to do that, actually. I'm curious, if no one's playing the game the right way, it's his fault or is it intentional? Like, maybe he didn't teach the mechanics right, but he did it on purpose. Based on what we know of the guy, that could be entirely possible. A small white dog might be feral, nothing else out of the ordinary. Woof. I know because I played the other game, and actually you can see it in the mesh, that this dog is not a normal dog. See, can even kill him. Somehow you could like activate him. I don't know if it was touching him or speaking with him. Rough, rough, rough. Maybe just observing him. Again. How did I activate the dog jump scare? Do not strike the good boy. Psychopomp, yeah. Even in his real form, he is a good boy. There we go. Yeah. He's such a good boy. I wonder who taught him this trick. Like, hey, Fido, split your face in two. Good boy. Talk to him more. Thank you. Don't idle here. You have much to do. Don't worry, for there is a plan to everything. I'm sure you will see in due time, my friend. We will see in due time. Okay, so we have our 3 areas, sewage treatment, children's hospital, and public school. We can access them at will. He is the king of dogs. Fetcher of balls, finder of the hunt. Real world tip, always talk to every dog you see. So true. Okay, this is new. The phone. 2, 3, 4. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of secrets to be found in here. The home is also new. Thank you, Lost Bubble. Home. Let's check it out before we delve back into one of the levels. Real world tip. Viruses do not exist. Illness is simply your body punishing you for what you have done wrong. Gameplay tip. There are multiple solutions to a problem. The gameplay tip sounding more like a real world tip than a real world tip. That's a bed. That's a bed. Just a plain extrude. Like I can see how he did it in Blender with the bevel modifiers, or maybe just like the edges. We Paper Mario now. Exactly. Is this what they call girl rotting? Quite possibly. I mean, this is quite a luxurious apartment. It's quite big. If we measure her size. She has a radio, that's a luxury. And this, I'm gonna guess it's blocked for now. We'll be returning here. Okay, let's start with sewage. Gameplay tip, some creatures do not like light. Real world tip. Have you ever tried asking what your father's true name is? You might be surprised. I do wonder, in what country is this Psychopomp set in? I'm guessing Soviet, because Schizopunk and Schizocore games tend to be, at the very least, Soviet adjacent. It's not hard, or Japanese. You can always count on the Japanese for that. It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. And she has never heard of a restraining order. Girl dinner. You need all the space to do crafts. Yeah, because she actually made the helmet we're wearing, right? The Psychopomp helmet. Water treatment. Human waste being processed and cleaned. Made acceptable for consumption again. Chemicals being added to chemicals to remove chemicals. It's all chemicals all the way down. If water treatment is for our safety and concern, why is there an elevator heading straight into the human waste? What could be hidden down there? Yes, let's the Germa pick. Let's jump into the sewage treatment plant together. Let's jump into the feces. There's a Russian girl mod which also replaces the syringes with vodka. To be expected, to be expected. And if it's such a big secret, why is it so easy to go down there? Sick fucks. I found it so funny. The developer notes it on the Discord. That's like, yeah, I was thinking, the developer says. The developer of Psychopomp. Yeah, I was thinking of making the protagonist barefoot, but I couldn't trust a fanbase with that. Natural Slavic prowess. Instead of wearing her helmet, she just wears an ushanka. Ushanka? I'll have to Google that. I don't know what that is. Ushanka hat. Ah, okay, okay. It's a typical Soviet hat. Nice. Never knew a name for it. Okay, we're back. I remember being actually creeped out the first time I played it. Didn't help that I played it like at 5 AM. So I was groggy. I was groggy and soggy. And I got jump scared by the enemies. The anime girl poop enemies. This is quite a game. Okay, maximum speed, engage. Hello, furry woman. The freight woman stares back at you, suspicious of your intentions. No need to be. Watch your step, wayward, the bridge is out. I've been throwing rocks into the chasm for hours, and I haven't heard one hit the bottom. You reach out to touch her face, but the freight woman bats away your hand, shooting you an accusatory stare. Indeed. Lizard chick detected. I have a Soviet ushanka with hammer and sickle pin on it. My dad got me it as a kid, still wear it in winter. Good hat. FWIW. I mean, it does seem like it's a pretty nice winter hat. Pretty useful too. Covers your ears, so you don't get frostbite. This is what anime has become. And the year is 2050. This is what Isekai has led us to. That time I got reincarnated as feces. It is up to us to avoid that fate. The double-stacked thing looks at you with all of its eyes. It seems to beckon you. I thought this was a video game, not high art. Right? Kawaii stock. Oh, hello. My, aren't you a cute one? Say, isn't there nothing better than being tangled up? Would you like to be tangled up? No. Oh shit. You try to touch the stuck thing, but it grabs your hand. You just barely manage to pull your hand free at the last moment. Die. Die. This is what happened when they didn't cure the illness known as anime. It's infectious. Being for real. Ah! Ah! They hit me. I got hit. There we go. Why won't you die? Did this get glitched so soon? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna come. Oh, okay. Well, that was kind of weird. Good thing we have a syringe. Okay. Let me get my bearings. So first let's head out down here, down the hall. Okay, we have... what is... 2 switches. I was about to say that actually, even if I joked about like anime getting worse and all being isekai slop, I think actually the quality of most of anime globally, it has been improving. And I mean, gosh, there's so much money flowing to it. Like I think the Demon Slayer movie, the Infinity Train one, made like $500 million grossing. I'm sure that the Chainsaw Man movie, which was fantastic by the way, will also do like $1 zillion in revenue. But yeah, generally, anime is mainstream now, and the money is flowing. So I feel like the quality, the visual quality at least, it is raising. I won't say that Demon Slayer writing is any good, to be honest. Like after the third flashback sequence, you kinda get tired. But visually, it's quite nice. Okay, April 19th. I feel like I just woke up. The other day for the first time. I have memories before Sunday, but they just feel so hazy. So much less vivid. I feel so awake now, so real. I can't stop smiling. Something good has happened. It's happened. First self-portrait. Looks kind of like potato chip. Mama needs her healing juice TM. Oh no. Hope we can make it. Okay, we'll have to... straight... Oh, look at that. Pro gamer hours. There's no more enemies in here, right? Hope not. Okay, good. We need this urgently. Excellent. Who perceives themselves as a happy face? That's what you do when you're happy. Indeed. I do see myself as a disembodied smiley face when I'm happy. The afraid woman's eyes look angry but mostly tired. Relatable. Ah, you startled me. This holy place has been overrun by those sparkle-eyed freaks. I can barely do anything to keep them away. You reach out to playfully yank her hair, but she doesn't let you. She's mean. Why would she do that? The concept of personal space is no match for this, our protagonist's whimsiness. She's whimsy-maxed and happiness-pilled. The world is just too cold to admit it. Touch, don't touch. That place looked plenty important, but I can't remember if there was an item we had to get in there. And we have looped back. Amazing. I think, if I remember correctly, this level was the one that... It's a small level, but it's the one with the most confusing layout, yeah. because you loop around, you can get your ankles twisted just like me right now. Okay, we're back. And that's a bloodstain. Pretty sure that we must head downwards. We need a key, which we'll probably get from down here, and that's a monster. That's a tongue. The nugget, oh no, looks at you in a pleasantly way. It's simply so fun to live off human waste. We funnel human byproduct into our queen, who in turn replicates the raw material into flesh and milk for us. You regret touching the nugget. Why would a developer give such a thing an anime face? Is this a political commentary? What did they mean? We're gonna get jump scared in any second now. See there is. Okay. This is probably just an NPC. It's moving around in a way that really pisses you off. Smiling friend sound effect. My key, my special key, the queen gave it to me. My special love gave it to me. If anyone ever took it, I'd explode. I'd be so mad. Okay, let's kill him before it explodes. Anime girl jump scare, yeah. You know, the real jump scare for me was when Riggs said that he and the developer of Psychopomp were in communication, working together to see how to make 3D different graphics in RPG Maker. That deep rig lore. Seems to me like the indie dev game community is much more tight-knit than it appears at first glance. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but bloodstains on the walls with the hammer. Hit the bloodstains. They bleed. Okay, when we go back, I'm gonna do just that then. More health, thank you. The royal nugget looks at you with an air of pomp and circumstance. She was a good queen, however, like all good queens, she must eventually be recycled. Do us a favor, use those cans of yours to get the job done. Sure, buddy. Heavy is the crown. The guillotine has been set since before the queen was born, and will be set for many generations of milk babies like her to come. Her form has taken up the entire room, stolen from years of gestation and propagation. After all this time, look at that lovely smile. Oh, hee hee, is it time for me to go? It feels cold. The queen's forehead feels cold and glassy like porcelain. Soma has decreed total anime death. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. All good things must come to an end, even anime. Schizo take, but talking about all good things must come to an end in anime. Like, it's interesting how VTubing is like sort of a potion of eternal youth. Like, everybody says that like streamers and like being a YouTuber, a personality, internet personality in general, it has like a pretty tight clock, right? After a certain age, you're not hip with the kids. After a certain time, everything declines, right? And that's fine. I don't think it's necessarily true, because you see people like Limmy, the Scottish guy, like Limmy's show. He's 51, and he's still on Twitch doing fun stuff. So I'll be the first to say, it's all in your mind. Don't let age or perception or whatever society says define you. But going back to my point, like you see people readily admit, like, yeah, I'm in my 40s or whatever, behind the anime avatar, and they will be still treated like a youthful being in a sense. That porcelain mask, right? Like the layer of abstraction that's like, yeah, there is someone puppeteering the anime avatar, and like most people are sane enough to be like, yeah, that's there's a human being behind the scenes. So anime is key to eternal youth. Interesting. Yeah, most definitely, at least online. I've spun this earth for 28 complete rotations. My secret is staying inside all day and drinking soda. Well, I will agree with one half of your statement that staying inside all day is key to looking useful. Okay, secret room. Because of the sun. Solar damage is no joke. And not wearing sunscreen. Okay, so I recognize the symbol in the house. Awesome. Find an emerald key, key of the mind. So what? Our home is a representation of our psyche. Back in my day, we had Kigurumi and we were happy with it. Yeah. Kigurumi is a whole nother ballpark though. It's a whole other thing. Is it alright to say that Kigurumi is like the furries of the anime community? Revi says, also damn, I hadn't thought of life as 100 rotations around the sun. Kinda disturbing, isn't it? I mean, it's a way to put it. After all, a year is a whole rotation around the sun. So it's more like looking at the concept of years in a more raw way, if you will. Okay. That great woman looks severely disappointed, mostly in herself. Relatable. The bridge was raised, but there's nothing over here. I had hoped there may be food here that I could bring to my village, but I suppose it was just a pipe dream. All that is there is a lousy rusty lever. You reach out to touch her face, but the trade woman bats away your hand, shooting you an accusatory stare. There's the scream, the death toll. I have made several petitions to divine and supernatural powers for immortality. Whether my efforts have succeeded or not remains to be seen. Bro, everybody knows you just gotta drink the blood of innocence. That's like occultism 101 for gaining immortality. There is no proof that you aren't immortal. Isn't that like the whole quantum immortality, or the line of thinking about the whole quantum immortality? I don't know if I should call it conspiracy theory. Like, you have never died, so that's proof that you cannot die. It's like, oh, you're so right, holy shit. And I mean, I think like everybody has had at least one close brush, a dangerous situation, right? At least in their childhood. I remember tripping, going hiking, tripping and almost falling off a cliff. Does that make me immortal? Did quantum immortality kick in? Maybe, maybe. But yeah, when I went to like karate tournaments, it's normal to get nervous, right? You're gonna compete, you're gonna fight. Even if it's not like boxing or Muay Thai, which is like knockout rules, people do get injured, right? So to get over my anxiousness, I told myself, like, just right before getting into the ring, the tatami, like, I still have my memories of doing this, so it means I won't get knocked out. Because if you do get knocked out, your memories get all jumbled, and it's like anesthesia. You're in one place, and then poof, you're like in the future, sitting down. Or so they say. That's how concussions work. So I was like, I have my memories, so it means I win. I have my memories, so it's impossible for me to lose or to get injured because I have my memories retroactively. Maybe that is the secret to great performance. Two guys in a van offered me money when I was like 9. Yep. A close brush with death. Sorry about that. The good thing is that nothing bad happened. That afraid child is no older than 2 years. Hey kid, want some money? That trade woman looks very hungry, but more than that, she looks worried. Food has been hard to come by, we have to go out searching, and sometimes those who go looking don't come back. It's impossible to raise livestock down here. You find any food, please bring it. Sure. In high school I need my crush by accident, and no, it did not work out. Ooh, that's a memory. That's the kind of memories you relive when you wake up late at night. Like, hey, yeah, I wanna go back to sleep. Nah, remember the time you need your crush by accident? What did it say? The trade woman moves out of the way and looks at you funny. Let's see, what does the kid say? Yesterday I ate a rat. It was real gross. Everyone tells me that we need to eat all sorts of stuff, but now it's just rats and old hamburgers. Very articulated child, toddler, infant. shows us sharp teeth. Actually, I think this is a species of female-only creatures. The Red Woman eyes you up and down, distrusting her expression. Our village was forced down here after all the humans appeared on the surface. It's horrible. This is our home. And to call this place our world, Earth, makes me sick. You reach out to playfully yank her hair, but she doesn't let you. She's mean. Let's see, what else can we find here in the secret location? Another trade woman. Up on the surface the other day, I saw a human get hit by a car. Everything inside of them spilled out. Nothing but dust and clay. Dust and clay, huh? You reach out to poke her in the eye. Can we enter the tent? No. The answer is no. Anything else to explore? Yes, there's a hallway. Stressed. These concrete walls have gotten smaller. It pains me to see that child trapped this deep under a sickly blue sky. What skies? You're underground. She shies away. Most interesting. We're uncovering a bit of lore, I see. And my guess is that this was all. So we go back to our home to see what we unlocked, the next area within the recesses of our mind. Ah, shoot, I missed another transit location. I mean, we can grind for those, like going in and out of menus, I guess. Sometimes you shouldn't touch things. You don't say. Okay. So this is our apartment complex, I'm guessing? Very nice amenities you have in here. Oh, what is this? Cerebrospinal fluid at 80%. Nutritional fibrotic cell health withering at a rate of approximately 60%. What the hell is this? Musculoskeletal system reacted poorly. Please be advised. Open lung sore detected. Head like a DOA. Just a standard apartment building. What is that? It kinda looks like a helmet. But it works like a robot doctor, I guess? A diagnostic tool. Really out of my depth in here. I'm so damn tired of this. Maybe look all around you. Look how great it all is. Everything has been turned into day soup. It's all your fault. You hate me, don't you? Stop making the world grey. Stop doing this. Could it be? I'm gonna venture out and say maybe parts of the body or of the mind. Okay, another transient location. Let's visit it. Let's visit it. Transit location, Daddy's Bad Place. An old dusty TV set. It's pretty rare that you find a TV that speaks when spoken to. Most of them are too self-absorbed. When a TV talks back to you, it is a true friend. You run a finger across the surface of the TV set, picking up a notable layer of dust. You think about how it might feel if you were covered in a layer of dust.
Repeat. At 3:45 a.m. today, a state of emergency was declared following the appearance of a large unknown insect-like creature in the Melbourne borough of Central City. The creature is unpredictable and is considered to be highly dangerous. This is not a drill. If you are inside, stay inside. If you are outside, find the nearest shelter. If you are thinking, stop thinking. The insect
Analog
is
for
as a human.
hour.
It is not. It is an aberration of your imagination and does not exist. Stay away from the insect as it is highly dangerous. Do not attempt to communicate with the insect as it is highly dangerous. The insect is not real. The insect is not real. The insect is not real.
I was hoping for a third. The insect is not real to start like beatboxing. The insect is not real. Make a quick remix. Okay, let's go to the children's hospital. Our second Christianity minimum. What is it called when you do it like this? When you like grab your fingers and do a cross sign on your head and your chest. Making the sign of the cross. Okay. I thought it had like a specific word, but I guess that is so. Children's hospitals have the same smell to them. It's a clean smell that somehow makes you want to vomit, like a mixture of bleach and Elmer's glue. I love it. What a sick woman. Doctors will always smile at you when they say that they cannot help you. Give them a copay and die more as they tell you that you aren't full of cancer, aren't full of incurable illnesses. I mean, I guess it is true that hospitals have sort of a sick smell. And then like, hospitals feel like the safest place to me, even though I know they aren't. They're the least safe place, a place that will swallow you whole and give you a disease. A place that will cut you open and make others feel good about it. And through it all, the elevator is here. I can smell it. That smell of rust and petrol breaking through the clean hospital smell. The door's wide open, waiting for me to enter. Down we go! So yeah. Like, hospitals have like a sick smell. And I guess it could be all of the sanitizing agents they use. But also I think I read once that sick people, they do exude like a certain smell when someone's immune system is compromised. Could be all bullshit, but I think I do remember reading about it. I also remember reading that like you could train dogs to smell certain kinds of cancers. That seems like a long stretch. If it were true, I think we would see a lot of dogs in hospitals. So I do not think that factor checks out. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You just know she's thinking about meat. An optometrist. Quite probably. Plato is before you. He quivers and shakes in a perverse way. I was right about everything in my life except for the cave. I was totally off the mark with that. No matter, there is no better sound than the sound of children, the thought of children. Socrates agrees with me, so you know it's good and right. We cannot kill Plato. Not directly, at least. Okay. There's another great mind, a great philosopher. Alexander the Great is before you. He quivers and slops in a violent way. There is nothing greater in this world than the feeling of battle. To conquer, to be conquered. To feel that warm slick in your hand. And you agree? I would do anything to feel another man's blood again. And our third thing, including the children. That's fine, I've been mean than nursing. Where are you again? Cleopatra. Okay. She moves and shakes in an ambitious, dangerous way. There's nothing better in life than having people think you're helping. Popularity is absolutely key when moving forward. If you play your cards right, anything seems necessary. A massacre, a young girl with a throat, the dissolution of a people, a crushed slave revolt. They'll all do it for you if you know how. I'm trying to analyze, like, why. And they put these three figures. Like, what could it mean? Why Cleopatra, Alexander the Great, and Plato? Saw the blood immediately. Recently uncovered text reference two enigmatic figures: Savannah Vishneri, Queen of Venus, and Kursner Kolben, King of Mercury. I do recognize this from playing the other game. After we collect all the eggs of the earth, we become the Queen of Venus. We ascend. So our name is Sevenash Vishneri. That's very Hindu sounding. And they're Kursner Kolben. That's gonna be the protagonist for the sequel. Several ancient texts depict these beings creating the heavenly bodies and weaving the universe. Their names seemingly refer to two fictitious planets, Venus and Mercury respectively, which they held dominion over. It is thought that these figures acted as a subject of worship. However, their descriptions and depictions within the textiles match no known religions or cultures. Figure A, symbols of the aforementioned deities, note the upright cross, possibly denoting a connection to Christianity. What are you? It's a cochlea, an important part for the human ear. I used to be a number cruncher for a big corporation, and it was so boring and awful, a boring businessman. Then I got extensive surgery to be a free-floating cochlea, and I've never been happier. It feels sensitive and receptive to sound. Die. Deeper down we go. There's something here. I'm at the ready for enemies. Oh my. Hello. The North is ready for hard work in R&D in the coming future. Perfection? No, that's hard. We gotta strive for it though. After all, perfect patients need perfect parasites. The nurse feels dry and cracked. I'll show you dry and cracked. Guessing this is a parasite, and this is magnetic resonance of a skull from the top view. So is this? Itchy, find the tick. Study of neoparasitics is very important to us. Parasites are some of the most efficient creatures on the planet. This new parasite was developed from the body of a young teacher in Berlin. We have very high hopes in her. The future is full of opportunities. I reject your Neuralink. The nurse looks very proud of new discoveries in mental health. It's hard to turn a human into a parasite. Most people would never want to be a parasite. That's why her brain is filled with dopamine 24/7 to keep her chugging, and it works. The nurse feels happy to be alive. The tick squirms and burbles between the faces of the wall, happy to be surrounded so snugly. The tick is simply too happy to respond in any meaningful way, so it just gurgles in delight instead. You can't reach the tick to touch it, but you have a feeling it might grab you if you try. Yeah, if we're too far to touch it, we're too far to crush it. Well, I guess that was the secret, huh? And we are out. What is this, like cobwebs? This is your future in the pod, owning nothing. Brain blasted full of dopamine. Access, authorized access only, okay. It does kind of have the architecture. It has kind of the resemblance to a hospital. With the authorized access and then the gardens. I'm guessing they sort of modeled it after a real world hospital maybe. The nurse wears a plastic keycard around her neck. What a time to be alive. That's the tagline you see often with AI news channels and stuff in YouTube. What a time to be alive! And it's like, I guess so. It's a very impressive technology, but it's kind of technology looking for a problem to solve. I mean, I see its applications in like medicine for sure, like protein folding and stuff. But business-wise, it's like, wow, we're gonna replace secretaries and spam emails are gonna be automated. Exciting. It's really great to get outside every once in a while. Making sure you're going outside. If you're not doing that, you're practically killing yourself. No. On the contrary. We stated that the sun makes you look old, so no. I'm making myself immortal by not going outside. Thank you. She moves in a shakily outdoorsy way. Okay, a key card. We are gonna need that. Probably. So with this, I'm guessing we can enter the authorized access only. Okay, let's yeah. So right. So right. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You feel a plump kind of love coming from her. We've nourished our patients so well. Look at how plump and happy their bodies have become. I'm so proud of them. The hospital is very hospital-like. Hospital-y even. I am so smart. I have such a way with words. Truly, truly. The most incredible insights you're gonna get. Only at the Summer Spice YouTube channel. Okay, so that's one down, two left to go. I wonder who we killed. Was it Plato? Alexander the Great? Cleopatra? Ooh, we're gonna need another card for that. Okay, noted. Have we gone that way? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go up. Back to the central area. Modern day philosopher. Almost, almost. Okay, now we're heading down the opposite path. These are like self notes, by the way, so I don't get lost. Wow, the moon is so pretty tonight, isn't it? It's staring down at us from up there in the sky. Yeah, I really like the composition in this one. Pretty cool. The nurse looks off in a daze, thinking of the wonderful heavenly bodies. Beautiful night, isn't it? It makes me feel a lot better to know that when I look at the moon, someone is looking back. So I was right. It is an eye. The nurse's warm interior is covered by a cold exterior. Okay. Guess we're gonna... Guess that card is gonna be found in another place. Okay, let's head. Not me tensing up at all. Why would I get jump scared? I already played this game. Ah, you have a keycard, I see it on you. You think I'll choke her with it? Each and every one of these small rooms houses an important figure. Once the patient has grown enough, they'll be moved to their own main room up above. Okay. She feels like a smile and touches like a day. Zombie's not afraid and has a normal amount of waist in his pants that has nothing to do with that jump scare. Just a government mandated amount of waste everybody has. Just the average. My pants are a perfectly normal hue of brown. Thank you. Okay, so we've gone left and right, and we've killed Cleopatra and Alexander the Great. Now the only one left is Plato. We've yet to find the final key card. And this is the elevator. I don't think we'll find anything here. Have I missed something? Most probably. There's a fake wall in that room. Okay, I don't want to miss anything, so in the wait, over here. The room with the lever adjacent to the one-eyed moon. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that looked like the fake wall. Another one of you doctors. The creepy smile. Did we take damage? Just a hit. We have lots of recovery items, so we're doing just fine. Thanks for the heads up, Erratic. Wait, maybe I shouldn't engage turbo mode like that. I'm gonna bump it into something. Okay, so we missed a nurse with a key card somewhere, and it was down here, I'm guessing. Or no? Yeah. Down here we have 2 rooms without access. Open, close. 743. One seven. 8 3. Close. 4 3. Hard. 5 2 0. Open and what the hell is that? Maybe something we can input on the phone. I tried jotting down the numbers, but I don't know. Lots of mysteries. Okay. We gotta get through here somehow. What am I missing? Very tempted to look at the at a guide right now. And if I remember correctly, isn't there a nurse in one of the patient's rooms? Okay, let's pretty sure that I killed them all, but maybe I missed one in the main area? Quite probably. Let's check him out again carefully. There you go, you're so right. Sorry. Thanks for their contributions to society, our patients are surrounded by their most favorite things in life. They'll never get bored and they will never be unhappy. The nurse feels dry and warm to the touch. She feels very proud of her special key card. Excellent. Now we're back on track. Gotta run to the room again for the third time. It's fine, we uncovered an interesting little secret, I guess. There we go, the final room. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless voice. She's trickling in the most vile way. You must understand, nutrients and meat are siphoned from hospital patients from around the world to keep our VIP guests alive. It might seem brutal, but I bet you never even noticed it until now. The nurse touches and feels in a way that tells you that she really understands the big picture when it comes to healthcare. What are you guys' guess to what's the meaning of the whole location? Because you gotta be thinking of a statement, right? Like, it can't all be like vibes based, right? There's gotta be something that's being said, either criticizing the healthcare system or how the many are sacrificed for the few. Maybe it's not for a hospital for injury or disease, but for mental illness. Full motion video. We've been already into this transit location, right? This is gonna be the freight village. Okay. Very good. Gameplay tip: the world can be dangerous, be careful. Real world tip: in 1956 a new disease appeared in Osaka, Japan. The symptoms included a strong cough, rash, and becoming a room. Luckily, the virus was contained and eradicated starting in 2001. The rooms have been rented out as bed and breakfast. I always wanted to become a bed and breakfast. Never truly had a chance. Here it was a mixture of criticism of societal view of the figures in there and critique of the institutions you're visiting. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds plausible. Never give up on your dream of becoming a room. What is this? This is like Germa fan art, the most horrible, vile face with hearts plastered all over. They deform him, they Photoshop him to become like the most deranged depiction of a man alive. And at the same time, they're like, it's so hot. He's such a cutie. I love The Purge. Okay, so this is the next area we're gonna unlock. Mr. Schnoss making a kid cry. Very normal, everything. Very normal. There is at least one biocomputer mainframe stored in every public government building. Okay, lastly, I wanna try one of the numbers. Open, close, open, close. Never smoke human flesh, especially your own. I am... Okay. Oh man. I get it. I'm not sure that 520 1783 2F FFF 43 RS20 or R520. Curse my handwriting. I'm gonna say R520. Nothing. Well, whatever. I'll leave that to the what was it? To the people who analyze that, like the game's code and decompile them. Keep that smile going. How are you supposed to make calls if you don't have a zero button? I am not sure. Cold place where they put the loud kids. They store them in here? Oh sweet, maybe you got kid pics in this joint. Through the smell of pencil wood and erasers, I can smell something new. A fake iron smell. I'm getting close. We have a nice little theater, the cafeteria, cool kids table. Hey, you wanna sit with us? You gotta earn your place. There's a guide for the numbers, I'll send it. Thank you. I don't know if you can send links in YouTube, but I'll check the description. The elevator is down this way. I can feel it even if I can see it. It's like a vein that goes down into the heart. And down we go. We got it. A list of all the phone numbers you can call. Awesome. I'll have it handy for when we finish this level. Give me a second. No longer cool. There we go. Let's see. Head of production, welcome to my factory. I trust you'll find your own way around here. Sure, buddy. I remember dying a few times in this level, getting like crushed. Open Valley, when the child looks to the sky, they will make believe about stars, planets, and other impossible lights shining above. Stupid, there are no stars. When the adult looks to the sky, they will see no light, but take comfort in it. There is no danger in nothingness. When the dead looks to the sky, they will smile and close their eyes, seeing that there was light all along. That's us. Are we missing or are we wanted? Or both? Okay, so this is the main factory floor. I know it's a bit much to ask, but there is a machine surrounding my head. One that will smash it into a fine putty. Will you go and turn off the safeguard so that machine will turn on? Very normal petition, yes. Look, the metal man twitches and stares at the gears with a sense of lust. Kind of factory in an elementary school is so pragmatic. Would you agree? It affords us so many opportunities we wouldn't have otherwise. Like what? Do they turn the children into cogs or something? Enemy. Enemy spotted. Not sure if I should have headed first down that way or down this way. But whatever, we're exploring. The Medallion Man is feeling fine. Sometimes I come to these lower catwalks just to feel closer to the void below. The smell is stronger here too. Cold but burning, wet but drying. Had to kick him into gear. Ah, nice, some refreshments, nice. I want a refresh. I want a big bottle of refresh, please. Vending machine swears back at you in an agreeable manner. He's so cute. The plastic marquee of the vending machine is covered in a layer of dust. It's still cold to the touch. The vending machine might have water inside, but it might have something else too. Interesting. Drink. Drink. Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated. It is imperative. Guys, do you think this is a critique on the on big water? They tell us to stay hydrated, but they don't tell us why we should stay hydrated. Oh man, this is more expensive than I remember it being. Okay, where there is danger, there is opportunity. made it. Oh! Ugh. Medallion Man shatters his teeth when the crusher smashed to the floor. Oh, you made it through. That's a sign of a good worker. A good worker doesn't follow safety protocols and does not die when doing so. Rust in sweat and metal shavings. A good worker knows that OSHA is just a suggestion. A suggestion for weaklings. Okay, we see teeth. Anti-OSHA gang. Pretty sure I used the Baroque videos, the teeth I made for the food and object section. And I used it for this thumbnail because I think it was because of this level, the teeth level. Everyone who has consumed water once in their life has died. Explain Big Water. Oh sure, the fun police attempting to snatch away your phone. Forklift certification. Forklift. This is where we make parasitic enamel. Once matured, enamel will be applied to the teeth of the children up above and will learn new things from the words they speak. This information is fed to a generative model, which will then use it to create new lessons for the children. Incredible. What a time to be alive! Medallion Man stands in place. He guards the computer with his life. I am not sure. ChatGPT has been active for around like 3 years. OpenAI, I think 10. I'm trying to remember if this game was released before or after LLMs were a thing. Oh god damn it, it is a hell of production trying to kill himself again. Let me guess, he sent you here so you can crush his skull. Not gonna happen, dumbass, get the hell out of here. Not even touching you. Not even gonna touch you. Okay, safeguard off, that's 1 out of 2. Okay, we've yet to find the secret location. One way down a one-way street. Wait, I look back and that's where I went first, right? Good. Is this your first playthrough? Not quite. I did play the original, and I'm playing through Gold. But I played the original quite a while ago. So you stopped using all AI during No Not November. Interesting. So we went left, now we go right, and at the end of the hallway we'll find the guy we gotta kill. Okay, Gold is so much better. I see it's been pretty expanded, but I wonder how much. I mean, so far there's like a few nice bonuses, like the home and the phone. An extra, it adds a lot more, trust me. Okay, so I'm guessing we'll see some more post-game content. Wait, don't tell me we are looping around. Oh man, I'm confused. No. I think we might be. I think I headed the wrong direction, and I remember exploring the engine heart of my school back in the day. No, if there's an enemy, it means this is an unexplored area. Thank you, Mr. Enemy, for guiding me. Wait, what the hell is that in there? Lots of creepy stuff. Metalman has been given a very boring job and has had a pay cut. He feels really happy about both of these things. This is the station that controls the pressure of the head crusher machine. Feel free to mess around with it. It's not like we're ever gonna use it. Fun fact, it takes a minimum of 500 psi to crush a skull. Thank you, so helpful. Oh wait, I see blood. That means secret location. Let's see. In here. Okay. How much PSI was in that swing? Easily more than 500. What is this thing? I do not like it. I do not like how it moves. One hole. The PSI in the P in PSI was pascals, right? I do not remember my units of force. I did not much study physics. Like, I had physics classes, but as a computer scientist, I do not deal. I say computer scientist as if I was anything else than just like a programmer, right? I do not deal with the real world. I deal with simulations. I deal with make-believe. Are you aware they are making a Psychopomp 2? Yes, I am quite aware, and it's in fact why I'm playing Gold, actually, as a sort of review before they release the next game. Okay, let's not rush it. Can't wait for the second game. Nice, same. I'm excited to see where it goes, right? With the positive reception the first game got. And I'm sure... Oh no! We looked back. Whatever, getting lost is part of the experience, right? I just gotta recalibrate myself. Okay. Like, it seems that it's gonna be much more complex mechanically. Oh, so that's what they meant by one way. Okay. Got it. So we left by the left. Okay, that thing is still quite alive. Daft Punk Alive 2007. Great album, great concert. The metal man smiles at you and grimaces too. The head of the factory is up ahead. That fucker keeps begging us to kill him. Doesn't he know how important it is to continue of manufacturing? I was about to say malfunction. Cold and hard to the touch. social anxiety robot. My life has turned into an endless line of misery and illness. I beg of you, if you have any mercy in your soul, please kill me and please make it as painful as possible. Jeez, man. On it, boss. Don't worry about it for a second. Okay, Tool music video looking ass. So true. Okay, so we exited from the left. I am guessing. No, I am not guessing. Okay. We exited from here. And we went in there. I am guessing that I took a wrong route. Are you sure you pressed the button? I'm pretty sure, but let me try again. We have 1 out of 2 disengaged safeties. We have the PSI at 999. And we disengaged the safety, so I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something, but let's try pressing the button again before I do the whole loop-de-loop. Yep. Quick hammer. Yeah, no. It's definitely not working right now. And I wonder what that light means. But yeah, I'm guessing I missed a safety. Hit it like a carnival strongman game, like stretch. You disengage the safety at the crushing thing, so I don't think you gotta go through that again. But I think one of the guys said that there were 2 safeties. Yeah, we raised the PSI, we disengaged the safeties. What else could we be missing? Yeah, there are 2. Must have missed the other one. Yeah, that's what I was guessing. Hello. Mr. Coghead. Okay. The metal man thinks about cool things in the future. This is my favorite building in the factory. When a small child has outlasted their use, we melt them down into slag and turn that into new butter knives and egg slicers. I think that recycling is beautiful, don't you? Sure, buddy. Is this the children being turned into... What's this, tuna cans? There we go, that's the other safety. And the metallic man looks at you disdainfully. Huh? So you let you buy to shut down the safeguards? So you can curse the head of the factory? You gotta be stupid if you think I do that. You gotta be a dumbass if you think I do that. You can touch this guy. Well, maybe you were a dumbass and never realized it until now. Can touch this, hammer time. Was that a reference? Now that I think about it. Soma tried to not get lost in Psychopomp. Impossible challenge. This game is just OSHA simulator. He was just a cog in the machine. Having visited factories, it's like, oh, she's there for a reason. It really is there for a reason. They are not safe places at all. Fun police. Yeah, let me drink my beer inside a huge dehumanizing factory that melts metal at like 500 degrees Celsius. See? That's what you get when you do not listen to the fun police. I have a friend who prides himself being a OSHA violation survivor. Jesus Christ. Down here it's baked into the Looney Tunes death. I've heard stories of guys that like were repairing a roof and like fell like 4 stories. And it's like, yeah, like I broke a rib, but I'm fine. It's like, what the hell, dude? Are you a Looney Tunes character? Okay, let's, now that we have some phone numbers, let's see what they say. Let's see what they say before we finish. Okay, 687. 3, return. Wait, no. Then, okay. 636. 87.
Hey everybody, let's have fun today.
That's me.
What kind
streaming.
of fun do I have in mind? I've got a game to play. What kind of game is it? Well, let's say it's a game of tricks. It's a game of traps and twists and turns. But I think you're really gonna enjoy it. And I think we're all gonna get along just fine.
Every streamer ever be like,
I'm so fucking tired of these damn bugs. Every which way I go, it's mantises or beetles or other shit. I can't stand them. I can't stand the way they crunch, the way they smell, the sounds they make, and these damn worlds they create. But don't worry, we won't be dealing with bugs for very long.
the phone calls are pieces of the game's lore. But how does it tie together? Okay, next is Worm. 9676.
It should come as no surprise that worms would get jealous.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Left to rot in the mire. In the
Jealous creatures they are.
The worms might wonder, and the worms might try.
How do you hold and use this thing? I don't think you hold it. I think there's the speaker right in there. Okay, body 2639.
Every night I've dreamed of a flayed woman in my bathtub. She sits there, submerged waist-high in a mass of her own sliced flesh, splashing her near-skeletal hands in and out of the frothy remains, and looks at me with a smile, excitedly playing in the delight of flesh becoming an object, separate from oneself and completely discernible from the whole. The flesh is old and has turned gray, far more than could ever have possibly come from her, and yet it is all from her. She stands up, moving without muscle, only slight tendon on her bones, and crawls out of the tub and runs through the yard, dancing in joy of that holy release, at that ability to finally be free.
Normal as dream. I would use you as fishing bait. Can't complain. At least I'm gonna be useful for something. I think my mic, I just saw my mic peak a bit, so I'm gonna lower it by one decibel. There we go. King 5464.
Hello, you've reached the Air
Hi.
Royal Inn. I'm very sorry, but there are no vacant rooms at the moment. If you're calling for a guest,
Can't believe
he's
you called
currently
Patrick
asleep.
Bateman.
Please leave a callback number, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks. Bye.
It did sound a little bit like Christian Bale's Patrick Bateman. I'm trying to remember the monologue.
I had a
Although
dream
you feel my
the other
hand,
night.
you feel my warmth.
I was running through a big open field. And I just felt like I could keep running forever. And I could end up anywhere I wanted to go. It was like the dream had its fingers in the here and now, but that it was dipping its toes into some other water. Just a dream, I guess.
Just a dream, I guess.
I'm
A dream about those.
I'm just getting so overwhelmed by the smell. It's in me. It's in my
one is
skin and in my
dogs.
teeth. It covers my eyes too. Man's best friend, huh?
Interesting. Interesting. I got a Miller High Life and a brownie. Hey, it's 9ka. What's up, bro? Enjoying life, I see. Nice. Oh shit, ephemeral location. Whoa. 2 more levels for me. Okay. Inanimate objects feel pain. Make sure to hit them against things as hard as you can. They deserve it. Do people use the phone solely to talk about dreams and conduct business? I think so. There's probably new ephemeral locations in gold, right? Yep. What are you? Mr. Amnesia, the Dark Descent finally meet you. A great fan of you. The human is just starting to learn world order. It will be a while still before it's sent to the surface. Made real learning, real made learning, real blah 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 blah. Gold and stuff. The human twitches as it babbles to itself. Day open score total eat food wide open. Tell score work day 7-2 over Hill child. Scream baby telling music culture. Yes, chalky and clay like the human. Caricature. So are we as a player not a human? I think they should have added like taste or a new sense. I'm not sure, considering the first level is like the sewers. Maybe that's a bit too much. Maybe that's a bit too much. Lick the anime poop. Nah. They have no meat. The human is starting to learn proper speech. Once it's finished, its capars will harden and it will be ready to go. Mom, I'm hurt. Help me. I need... Why would you do that? You're making me mad. You're a good friend. Would you like to eat food? Normal human... interaction. Would you like to eat food? Yes, friend, I would like to have sustenance. Yes, let's digest nutrients. Good. Oh, we are human. Perfecting imitation. You. Fingers looking for hammers. Well, that was interesting. There's another one. It's me! The real JFK's then aborted fetus was found by the Department of Justice in 2006. Ephemeral location Rossmore Artificial Cave. Oh, interesting music. Wow! They are horrifying. Oh, it's not ice, it's bolts. Okay. Rossmore is doing her duties diligently still, whirring and clanking on the inside as she flows a mixture of oxides and carbon through her veins and into a greater world. Oh, hello dear. It is a tough job we got. Ever seen a rusty shovel? How about a rotten metal boat? That's our duty. We bear the rust that eats away at every bit of metal on the planet. It's an important position. The rust mother is cold and made of a sort of polymer. However, you get the feeling she's organic on the inside, in the way that counts. So she has a soul? The rust mother is giving off a strong oxidizing scent. You feel like your helmet might rust right into your skull if you stay here too long. Having rust in every vein, every duct? Let me tell you, it takes some getting used to. But after a while, you won't have it any other way. The Rossmore is warm and kind in personality. The Rossmore is cold and rough to the touch. The Rossmore has several special ventricles she would like you to know about. Rust like milk, rust like a lifeblood. Rust is the most you can really make in the world. After a while, even brains become rust, and you think, remember, rust is a currency. The rust mother's scalp is clamped and drawn tight, just like it ought to be. Interesting. Okay, let's explore some of the new locations then. Gameplay tip, not every enemy is a friend. Well, that's a bit of an oxymoron. Real world tip, have you ever tried asking what your father's true name is? We have already read this. Okay, I mean to be surprised and scared. Hard structures are all around us. What is a building? What is a building but a pile of misery? What forms the dirt beneath our feet? How does it think? How does it respirate? Average post-Soviet street. What does a hard structure eat? Earth is created of buildings that we make. An elevator is like a throat for a hard structure. Yeah, I can see a logic in that. This is just Birmingham. Bunch of buildings. some butterflies, the moon, and the Loch Ness monster kissing. Oh wait, huh? Ah, I thought we were on the water. Look at them Nessies having a kiss. Big moths. The building bell writes, trying to ignore the pain it's in. I'm gonna take a quick break. Piss break. BRB. Just a sec. Alright, thank you for your patience. There we go. Yeah. Chat is back. Fun fact, there is a piss creature. You must create piss. That is both a game tip and a real world one. Okay, what did he say? What a shame, our young buildings are afflicted with a bad case of parasitic silkworms. Even if we kill all of them, it'll take months for the open source to heal. The building bed is just starting to excrete subcutaneous cement. I appreciate the butterflies in the buildings. Quite a nice touch. Oh no, not a sphincter, please. The building bed trickles a bit in a frustrated way. Well, isn't that great, right? Also, I can't believe Somewhere is sponsored by the Agora Cola TM, all rights reserved. Right? I made that GIF for Quake. Waffles House of Quake or Sunday Service, something like that it was called. Never got used. Well, isn't that great? That's the main root sphincter, isn't it a beaut? Problem is, with all these mods around, it's closed up tight, so we can't go and check up on the roots of these buildings until they're gone. What a pain. Understood. So that's our quest objective. Okay, the game has gotten easily 30% more schizophrenic. Oh wait, I never used the key, the New York key that I got. I'll have to do that in a bit. The building bed is particularly frothy today. Sometimes I dream about what it'd be like to be a building. God, wouldn't that be wonderful? To feel all those people inside of me. The building bed is greasy, but what isn't around here? That's a greasy car. That really is a greasy car. Wow. They dumped the entire WD-40? What was the name of the Mr. Legs? Hello. Can't have shit in Norilsk. Okay, what is this? Seems like a collectible. How is our HP? At 8. Apparently we didn't take damage. Practical prank. Grease up your neighbor's car. They will be so mad. Help, help, help. Help indeed. Okay, another building guy. Let's see what it says. The build bed loves building so fucking much. Every single surface in a building is lined with a thin series of microscopic taste buds. I think you owe them a taste, with all they've done for you. No WD-40, they just poured cooking oil in there. This is where all the cooking oil we've been draining into the drain. We've been dumping into the drain. This is where it all goes. Is there nothing else to see in here? Let's see. Apparently not. There's a dark abyss. And that's that. Real world tip. Pour all used cooking oil either down your drain on your neighbor's car. It means they won't have to pay for gasoline. Cooking oil down the drain gives you free electricity. Solar punk futurism be like. Okay, we can't explore this. Okay. Okay, so we got the this, which I'm guessing is gonna be the key, quote unquote, the key for the sphincter. Yeah. A poisonous crystal chemical, DDT. Okay, so that's not it. I'm kinda lost. Okay, but there are unexplored areas around here. I think. What am I missing? ... me. Help, help, help. So it was not the key. Around the screaming thing there is more doorways, if I remember. Thanks. Let's head back then. Appreciate it, Rustic. Mr. Rustic. Yeah, I see a passageway in here, so... Yeah, I think that's what I missed. Fool. Ah no, food. A bit different. The building bed moves in a way that shows how much it cares about a steady diet in a young skyscraper's life. His first graffiti. Graffiti is how buildings speak to us people. Looks like someone's hungry. Oh. Oh, excuse me? What? Okay, destroy all the moth eggs, by the way. Right, white things sticking out of the ground. Okay, I know I destroyed one. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Ah! Okay, so I kinda have to use the AIM bromine and noxious cleaner, DDT poisonous. Can we combine them? Can we make like mustard gas? I do not like this fleshy world. Yeah, neither do I. It's too fleshy. There we go. Some more muffets. What are you? The inner man shakes and wobbles, dripping profusely out of the front. It's making a clicking noise with its throat. Click, 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 click. I actually meant to touch it, but I misclicked. The building bed looks out at the moon fondly and remembers a time when there was no moon in the sky. Of course, we will never live to see our buildings flourish, but we know that. It's a thankless job, but an important one. That's what I say every time I wake up. I do not like this fleshy world. What are you and why are you exercising? Oh no, the piss liquid shakes and dances, there's a smell of puree in the air. Oh boy, you think I can be your good boy? Can I be your little good boy? Wet and jelly movement. I do not like you. Stay away from me. Okay, what about you? Particularly distrustful of insects. If you can get some pesticide together, we'll be able to kill these damn silkworm moths all at once. Bring the ingredients to that machine, okay? Slightly caustic. Okay, I think, maybe we're missing one ingredient? Surely. Where could it be though? Oh, it added they added the detail, the cubes for the planes, the red lights in the buildings. I think they are meant for planes, actually. I'm not sure. But yeah, when you see a skyline and in the buildings at night, you see the red lights. Nice detail. Okay, where could the last ingredient be? There was one in here, one in there. Don't tell me that I missed pressing a button or something. Okay, I'm gonna check real quick. Up and down and up and down and up and down. No, there's clearly no buttons in here, Mr. Spice. You're just being hypochondriac. A hypochondriac. Okay. I wonder if it's been a while since I played this level, and I was lost for a while too, I think. I think there is somewhere for you to go near the entrance. Okay, let's check it out. Oh. That would be the entrance, and that would be the lake. Around the beginning of the level, there's another path. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, so the moth or the butterfly, if I remember, destroying the moth eggs allows you to get the next emerald. Awesome. Hello, Mr. Sphincter. Yes, nice to see you. Okay, yeah, this is the path here on the left. No, not quite. Okay, this is the elevator? So there, yeah, this is the path. I've definitely not seen you before. Hello. The basal man practices gnashing his teeth for later. I've never had a backbone in life. Now I'm so much better. I am the backbone, the underlying structure. His flat face will be put to good use as a load-bearing surface. Is he a literal spine? Seems so. Okay, some trash. Destroy the eggs. There we go. Got him. Itchy. thinking here. Okay, that's our next ingredient. Which is what, I wonder? Sulfur. Are there literal butterflies in the stomach? Actually, I think they are moths. Okay. More eggs. I've been thinking for a while. Like, I've wanted to practice drawing for a while. Like, get good at it. I think having an understanding of 2D art. Like, I've already gone the route of 3D art, right? Having a nice understanding of 2D could really elevate my game a little bit, especially like rendering. For the whole texturing thing, if I want to make like paint the textures in characters or something like that, I need to know a little bit about painting. So, cutting to the chase, I was wondering, there are many like free courses like Drawbox and I don't remember the name of the course, but there was one for digital painting too, which is completely free online. I was wondering if you guys also have interest in practice, if it would be a good idea to like stream some drawing practice and like draw together, post our progress in the Discord. I don't know, just an idea that I had. Pheromones are incredibly important to a building's life cycle. Like, start from the very beginning, and everybody can follow along. When it's time to reproduce and die, a building will produce special pheromones, black mold, to repel its current hosts and promote the habitation of its children. I'm meaning to look into drawing and 3D and music production. All I need to is to write more. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, the problem that when everything is cool and you wanna do like everything, you wanna learn everything, and it's like everything takes quite a while to master. I feel you. But yeah, there's a saying that's like you can eat the whole world, but you gotta do it one bite at a time. So like, you can get to your goals, you can have what you want in life, just like not everything at once. It's gotta be measured, and you gotta be patient, right? Okay, I'm guessing we have everything we need, or almost so, to make the pesticide and finish the level. I mean, I say I'm okay at writing, I just need to do it more. I mean to write more just to keep my skills sharp, if nothing else. What kind of writing do you do? Like, creative writing? Fiction? Okay, the exit from this route is in here. And now we will go back to the main route and do the pesticide. Yes, that's our friendly neighborhoods thing. I think I'm onto something. Writing by hand really gets me the mind flowing, like that interview with an omnicidal alien. Well, they do say that writing paper and pencil, like old school style, activates more parts of your brain or something. It's something they say at school that like, oh, if you're writing down notes, like paying attention in class and writing down notes, it's much better to do by hand than through keyboard and digitally, right? Oh no, this is the I meant to go to the other place, not this one. Oh, Psychopomp. It's like I could really use a minimap, but I know that it would ruin the ambience and the scariness of the game. Oh, Psychopomp, why aren't you like a Ubisoft game with a minimap and its objectives and like the compass that directs me to my the next item so I never get lost, huh? Oh my god, I am injured. Girl needs her heal drugs. Thank you. I have no idea how I got so hurt. Didn't even realize. Oh man, that would have been so annoying, like dying. Especially with so many items in here. I would have been so mad. I wonder what damaged me. Bye bye. Okay. There we go. In any case, I mostly write fiction, but I have been meaning to get good at it. I guess journalism? What are you called writing a first-person account of something? I mean, it can be both. Depends on the subject matter. I consider being a journalist as a teenager, but I doubt that I could make it independently, and I hate corporate journalism too much. Yeah, journalism is rough. I have friends who study journalism, and it's like... I mean, good journalism is a very noble career. But as a job, it is rough. It's underpaid. There we go. What hurt me? Did I step on something? Okay, in any case... Oh man, this level. Okay, there's a food guy. David, I probably... Yeah, probably hurt me. Okay. So this is like the roots of buildings. The building bed looks at the taproot with utter reverence. This is a great taproot. All buildings owe to it. Every building you have ever seen is simply a genetic clone of this taproot. Please be careful around it. It is very sensitive. Let's go with that sludge. Nope. Goodbye. No more buildings. Hate him. We're going back to hovels. I'm an anarcho-primitivist. No more buildings. Oh wait, I didn't even get the emerald key. No, I didn't get the key. Shoot. Completely forgot about it. Well, we have one unused key. RIP, yeah. Yeah, and the level is gone. Egg gone. The cure for cancer was discovered in 1994 by a man known as Marcel A. Linden. Linden was unfortunately killed in 1994 when he was impaled by a child's crying drawing. Sadly, you need all the keys for the home button. Oh, the outline looks like we're in the Vegas, yeah. I was about to remind you, but I figured, he'll go back and be able to get it because I forgot how level one. Yeah, I saw it and it was in the cobwebs, but I missed it because I forgot. Yeah. Well, rip. We'll have to watch a YouTube video in post about the whole extent of the house, I guess. That's a funny drawing. Okay, but we can delve a bit deeper. Hello there, I am Libido. Hello, Libido. Everything that is wonderful. Those things that make you so happy and makes your toes curl. These come from me, dear. You don't have to thank me. Everything I do is for my own sake. Thank you very much. So we are exploring our psyche, nervous system. Well, isn't that a bit horrifying? And that's as far as we get this time around. Okay. I'm getting a bit tired, I'm gonna be honest. It's been 2.5 hours. And by the looks of it, I'm guessing we're over the halfway point, but I think it'd be good to split it into 2 parts, so I'm gonna call it a day. Gonna thank everyone for coming. As always, your company is very appreciated. Big titties, psycho, horrible monster flesh GF. Yeah. Pretty interesting game. It's a bit hard to make heads or tails of what everything means. Man, I really have the sugar. I am really... Tonight, it's the night of the broccoli head. Good note, Soma. Thank you. We're gonna keep exploring another night. The Psychopomp. Been a good one. Thank you. Thanks for having me. As always, it's a pleasure. It's my honor to be your entertainer for the night. As always, thank you for all your support. I've been doing a lot of blendering. If I'm allowed to show you a little bit of it, I've been whenever I have the time, I've been exploring geometry nodes because I want to make a really cool explosion for when for the opening of part 2. I want to take a lot of time. Okay, Blender, here we go. But just to show you some things, like this is made with math. Can you see it on the screen? Yeah. And with a little bit of tweaking, you can have these cool cybernetic effects. Been doing a bunch of them, following tutorials. So yeah, I hope to have some missiles and technological stuff and anime explosions. That is my goal. A grid. This one's kinda cool, like HUD. This one's very nice, like an accelerometer. So I'm currently too stupid in my Blender skill for this. You see, they are complicated. I won't say that like I fully understand them at all, but slowly I'm piecing one and one together, and I hope to understand enough to make like cool effects. That's the idea, cool effects. It really is, it gets more complicated. Like you have your field with a bunch of instances connecting to this and that and transforming and moving around and like being animated by a sine wave and stuff. So yeah, it is complex. There's a lot of things in Blender. When you open it up at first, it does seem like learning to fly a plane. Like you see all the controls, you see all of the controls, and it's like, what does this do? What does that do? What does that do? And once you memorize the labels, it starts to get much more manageable. It's really just a matter of time. Geometry Nodes does feel more like After Effects in a way, where it's like you gotta make expressions and like actually use math to be able to do your art, and that's where it gets a bit more complicated because you gotta have an understanding of math and a little bit of programming, maybe. But most of it, it's just sense. It's just like getting a skill. Sculpting, for example, it's a very tactile skill where you get like used to the mouse and being able to make forms in 3D. Rigging, it's pretty logical. Doing topology, it's like making your own like a jigsaw puzzle. So yeah, it's basically just being really stubborn, and across the months, maybe years, it's inevitable. You get good if you're stubborn enough. But well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go take a nap. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate you. Bye bye. We're gonna finish the game later. See ya.